Hi, I'm Scott,
And I'm Luke.
and we're Android Guys,
Give us 5 to 10 minutes of your day
and we'll tell you about a product or service.
or an app that you might be interested in. Do you have anything to talk about?
I've got one more thing to talk about.
What do you got?
I have another product that I did not review myself, or I am not reviewing.
Okay.
I can't use it myself,
Ah.
but I can go places and appreciate the people who do have this and use it.
Okay.
I'm teasing it out for you.
Yeah, you are.
This is a pool cleaner.
Ah.
I do not own a
You
pool.
you don't have a pool.
Right.
That makes sense.
So I can't use the pool cleaner.
But you know a person that has a pool.
I know pool people.
You know pool people.
I know. Yeah. The one that I have been reviewing is the Aiper is the brand, and it's called the Seagull Pro, and it is a pool cleaner that was announced, shown off at CES this year. And I got a chance to meet with them, see this thing in action, check it out. It's actually pretty darn cool.
Yeah, it looks cool.
Yeah, this thing will actually run with no cables. I don't know if you know much about pool cleaners.
I know a little bit about pool cleaners, but the thing that's crazy, this looks like a lawnmower.
It does, right?
And this goes in the pool?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You want me to tell you about it?
Yeah.
All right, give me a second.
All right. So you're talking about the Aiper Seagull Pro. This is a wireless pool cleaner. And you say it's no hose?
There's nothing. Yeah, so my mother-in-law's got a pool. My son's, follow me here. My son's girlfriend.
Yes.
Her family has a pool.
Okay.
I don't want to say her dad, but it's her family.
You are surrounded by pool people.
I have access.
Yeah.
What are you doing on the next holiday? Because
right?
I can get you in.
I can get you a pool. I can get you poolside access.
That's right. So this thing, basically, it's a battery powered pool cleaner.
Okay.
That you plug in, and once it's fully charged or whatever, you just drop this thing into the pool, and it kind of slowly sinks to the ground.
Yeah.
And then after about, I'd say 10 seconds or so, it starts rolling along the floor.
Yeah.
Before you drop it in, you will actually turn this dial on the top of it, and it just kind of spins, rotates. Do you want it to do the sides of the pool, or do you want it to do the bottom of the pool?
Yeah.
Or do you want to do both? And then you just kind of dial in whichever one you want will light up.
Yeah.
Drop it in, wait for a minute, and then you'll see it kind of go.
So, okay, you said, do you want it to do the bottom or the sides?
Yeah.
Or both? It'll go up the sides of the pool walls?
Yes, it will.
What?
Yeah, so they did demo this at CES. They had a makeshift pool on the floor, and it was a big glass swimming pool, kind of aquarium looking thing. This guy will actually hit the ground, and then depending on which mode you want, it'll work its way across the floor, and then it'll find the wall, and where it's flat, it will kind of hit that and then grab the side, and then we'll hug it, and it will go up to the top of the water, and then it does like this kind of like, it almost looks like if you're at a dock somewhere and like some dolphins come up to you and like want to talk or hang out, and they're like right there at the edge of it, and it's like blowing this water out. It's like this little show. But it's really cool. I am amazed at how it actually sticks to the wall. I don't know how the sausage is made on this thing.
Right.
It is really cool. It goes up. Now, I should say this. My mother-in-law's pool is kind of what you would call a kidney-shaped pool.
Okay.
And you'll come in on the steps on one side, and then it kind of tapers down.
Sure.
Along some of her pool, at the bottom of it, there's kind of like that ledge. There's like a...
Oh, okay. Yep.
You can stand on it.
Yeah.
And like kind of touch. So the cleaner will not go up steps.
Sure.
And depending on the shape of your pool, it might see that and not be able to kind of go over that little lip.
I gotcha.
So there were points of her pool where it will have no problem going to the wall and going up.
Yep.
And then what it does is it comes back down, backs up, and then it turns at an angle, and it does almost like it's making like a capital N shape.
Okay. Yeah.
All the way through the pool.
Yep.
Or if you went with just the bottom of the pool setting, it just does this kind of like back and forth straight lines.
Yeah.
Inside the pool cleaner, you lift up the back. There's like a little container that basically everything suctions up through the bottom into this filter box kind of thing that you lift open the lid and you pull it out and it's like a giant mesh screen box.
Yeah.
You just open it up and dump it out and back it goes in the pool. Huh. So it's like, I don't know if you've ever seen like a pool skimmer or to clean those, you pull out that. Not unlike that.
Okay, interesting. So does this like map out the pool?
It doesn't. It doesn't. My understanding is it doesn't create like a memory.
Okay, because I'm thinking like a robot vacuum.
Yeah, there's no app to go with this.
Okay,
it which is weird, right?
Yeah.
The first time, and then because of the way her pool was designed, she's like, well, it's not really going up the walls all the way around.
Yeah.
So I thought I'll try it with the other pool.
Yeah.
And so far, I'm waiting for any different feedback from them.
Yeah.
So far, they've been very happy with it.
Yeah.
The way that it works, it amazing. Like everybody, come on here, look at this thing.
Yeah.
It's actually climbing the walls. Like it's really cool.
That's cool.
Very easy to clean out. On a charge, it will give you about 3 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So how long does it say? I mean, obviously varies by pool size, right? But like, how long does it take to usually clean the pool?
So this will clean up to 3,200 square feet of pool. So it's a pretty good sized pool. So far, what the people have been using it over the last few weeks, they just drop it in there and let this thing go until it's done.
Okay.
So that ring that I was telling you about, you turn that dial, you'll see a green light kind of halo. You can look down in the pool and see that. When it gets to about 50%, it turns blue.
Okay.
And then it below a certain point, it turns yellow.
Okay.
And then at about 10%, it's red. So you can kind of quickly identify how much life is on there. When it gets to about 10% or just below, it will park itself near the side of the pool. And then in the box, you've got this little hook that you can basically plug in, snap onto the end of any type of standard pool equipment, like the net that you would use to kind of clean things. Snap this thing on. There's a spot on the pool cleaner that you just reach under where the name is. You just lift it up and pull it out, set it down. And
oh, great. So you don't actually have to. That was the next question is, so when this thing stops, do I have to get in the pool and get it?
You have to get in the pool.
Yeah.
I don't have to get in the pool.
All right.
I hold the hook.
Yeah.
This thing's really interesting. The wheels, this thing, it looks like one of those robot lawnmowers.
Yeah.
The wheels look like that.
Yep.
They're strong, sturdy. But the front of it, when you see the videos and the pictures online, that kind of thing that's sweeping along the floor, they're rubber and they have a lot of play to them. So they're not hard. It's not going to, like, if you got your hand near it, going to chew your toes up. Or your hand.
Right.
It's kind of like almost like going to the car wash.
Yeah.
That rubbery, like it'll play.
Huh.
So if you've got some kind of like a stick or something, some kind of pool toy, it will not, cause a problem for that.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's really interesting. The filter basket, the charger, the rolling brush, the hook, all that stuff comes in the box. Very cool. I see it on their website right now for about $7.99.
Okay.
So it is actually a little bit less expensive than it was. I don't know if it's maybe it could be a holiday Memorial Day thing. I'm not sure.
Sure. Yeah.
One thing also to point out, this does come with a 2-year warranty.
Ooh, nice.
So extra points for that.
Yeah, for sure.
It's it bills itself as the world's best cordless robotic pool cleaner.
Okay.
I don't know a ton of things to test it against.
Sure.
But I do know that the other pool cleaner that both parties have right now is one of those ones that you plug, kind of like snap onto the pool side.
Yeah, into your filtration system.
And then it just kind of rolls around, and then every once in a while that hose will just shoot out and spray everybody.
Yeah.
Like, there's none of that crap happening here.
Okay.
So
that seems awesome. It makes me want to have a pool.
Yeah. Well, if you get a pool, I'll bring the cleaner.
That sounds good.
I have 3-way poolside access. So yeah, that's the Aiper Seagull Pro cordless robotic pool cleaner.
Awesome.
All right, that's going to do it for this episode of the podcast.
Thanks for listening.
We appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, feedback, concerns, comments, anything, shoot us an email at podcast@AndroidGuys.com. We'd love to hear from you one way or the other. Luke, if someone wants to get a hold of you, how do they do that?
I am on Instagram and Twitter at Luke Gaul, Gaul.
And I'm on Instagram at Scott Webster and Twitter as SWebster77. Until next time, thanks for listening.
See ya.